Good evening. Oh, I just nearly had a disaster. My eyeshadow palette just needs slipped off my lap. I don't want any of them in it. Oh, there we go. Which one do I want? That's the one I'm looking for. Maybe I'll just sit that there and hope to God I don't drop it. Good evening. How are we all? What's everybody up to tonight? Where are these flies coming from? Good God, you know what? Flies, I hate them. If you're joining me live, ladies, good evening. It will say live right there. If you're catching the replay, it won't say live, so drop a little comment little comment down below so I know you stopped by. We're going to transition. This was my day look today, so this is what I did for the ladies with hazel eyes. Hey Kayla. So this is the palette that I used this morning. Gentle, hesitant, can't get my words out today. Inconceivable and gullible. That's what I used. Okay, so that's what I've got in my eyes. So we're going to transition that. We're going to smoke it out. Hi, ladies. We're going to use some sticky tape because that's always fun. And yeah, we're going to roll with that. So we're going to get some sticky tape and I'm going to stick it on my face. Okay. I need to like crack my back or something. It's hurting. Right, so whenever you use sticky tape to aid with your eyeshadows, okay, what you want to do is not do that. And I got stuck on my tooth now. Get a nice clean piece, okay? But what I like to do is stick it on the palm of my hand and get some of that. There's a fly in it and it's going to drive me mad. You're going to die, fly. Alright, stick it on the back of your hand, peel it off. So you're taking off a lot of that stick. You don't need to have that tape glued to your face, okay? It's not good for that delicate skin under your eye. You just want it a little bit tacky. And then when you place it on, I'm going to tell you how to place it on, then I'm going to tell you why we do this, right? You want to basically run it in a line from the corner of your eye to the edge of your eyebrow. Alright, and then we're going to keep the eyeshadow in this area. Okay, and gently just tap that on. It does not need to be stuck on your face like it's Christmas Day. Kayla, I know, everyone's probably looking at me going, what the frick is she doing? Okay, so I'll pop it on like that. I like to leave just a little bit of a gap under the eye there because we're going to put a little bit of eyeshadow there, but we're going to stick it on like that. Let's just do both eyes while we're at it, shall we? So this is a nice little trick if you are a little bit messy with eyeshadow, alright? Because, now I can't get the tape off. Because when you're doing eyeshadow, you don't want to blend out too far here because it drags your eye down. So you want to keep it lifted. Okay? So let's just take the sticky off that piece. And pop this on. Okay, gently tap it on and it's on. Yes, look at that. Instant facelift. Right. I've got, so on my eyes, I've got the brown was gullible, I've got a bit of hesitant. I'm going to go straight in, crease brush. And I'm going to use the colour Marvellous, which is this colour here. Okay. And I'm going to get some on my crease brush, which is that one. Tap off your excess. And we're going to come in here. And so this sticky tape is going to keep you where you want to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you can use that sticky tape as your border. And bring it down. So we're going to do the outer V. And we're going to bring it in there. So I'm going to like darken this up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this eye look from today into a halo eye. So a halo eye is where it's like really smoky, but right in the middle there, above your pupil, you have a little bit of shimmy shimmy going on. So let's transition this into a halo eye, shall we? Let's see if I can do it without stuffing it up. This is the colour Marvellous. It's really pretty, like chocolate brown. So doing the tape method as well is really good for when you come to do your winged eyeliner, because you just track that line along the sticky tape done, and you get a really nice line that way, and you don't have to guess where it should be, because that is exactly where your flick should be. Your wing. What's everyone up to tonight? Did anybody do anything interesting today? Just blending it out using my favourite brush. Softening that edge. Soften the edge. Okie dokie. And the real trick with eyeshadow is, like, don't go in too heavy. Build it. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't go in like get heaps on your brush, because you can always add. It's really hard to take away. Okie dokie. I'm going to do the same on the next eye. Oh, I've got all these messages coming in. I'm sorry, ladies, whoever's messaging me. I'll get back to you in a minute. I can't do two things at once at this time of night. I just can't do it. Hi, Jenny. Who else is on? I'm sorry, I'm probably missing comments. Or maybe I'm not. What is everybody up to? Come and chat to me. I just booked cinema tickets to take the kids to see the Peter Rabbit film on the weekend. Has anybody seen it? Has anyone took their kidlets? Because apparently it's really quite good. Got to make sure these are even now, don't I? If you tune into this and watch the replay, or if you're watching now and you are new to my videos, please comment new, so I know you're new, because it's always good to know who's coming in and out. Okay, it's really weird having tape on your face. Like, totes odd. Hopefully the kids are asleep. Okay. Do they look even? I don't know. New! Hi Anne, how are you? I'd want to go out for coffee if I had to do my makeup at this Megan, if I drank coffee at this time of the night, mate, I wouldn't sleep. I would not sleep a wink. Let me tell you, it wouldn't happen. Alright, I think that is... Feel free to click the share button down below, ladies. If anyone's feeling fruity, fancy sharing the love, you can share away. I might just go back in. No, you know what? Let's go in with some Optimistic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my sponge. I'm going to get some Optimistic, which is that like sort of real sort of white champagne, if you like, shimmer. Getting it on my sponge, and I'm going to get some setting spray. quick spritz, all right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop that right in the middle to create our halo look. Because I did use eye primer this morning, that's all good and well, right? But, can you see the difference there? Hi Lexi, how are you, love? Obviously I've covered it over and I've gone and done a second round of eyeshadow, so it's always good to, you know, the setting spray works a trick with everything. Right, so get some more. I wiped my sponge off, by the way. Never put anything wet in an eyeshadow palette. So it just helps it grab. How you feeling, Megan, anyway? How you feeling today? God, today was mental. Literally didn't stop. Right, is everyone picking that up? Does that look like, can you see what I've done there? Send me a thumbs up if you can see what I've done. Now I'm going to use the other end of that and get a little bit more of that optimistic on the brush and just come in here and just do a dab there. Oh, thanks Lexi. Just using a bit of sticky tape to help the situation out. Alright, so we're just popping some in there just to make the eyes pop. I'm going to go back in with my crease brush. I'm going to come under. Just under the eyeballs. And see, that's why I leave a little bit of gap with the tape and under those bottom lashes. You don't want it right under the lashes because you want to be able to get a bit of eyeshadow there, you know. Right, we're going to do our liquid liner trick. Oh, you know what else I'll do? Oh, fucking fly. Go away before I kill you. I know we've still got some there, but you can pop a little bit extra. Just under the brow. That brow's looking a bit shonky actually. I must have been rubbing my eye today. This horrible gap in my eyebrow there, it really just pees me off. Excuse me, let's get some liner happening. So I'm going to use our dip and draw eyeliner. I'm going to use the colour black, which is called Perfect, because it's perfection. It has a little ball in there, so it's always good to just give it a nice shake up before you use it. So what I'm going to do is the eyeliner trick. I'm going to use the tape to track along there to get a really nice wing. Okay, what I love about these liners is the soft tip. It's really quite a long tip there, and it's just got a nice kind of firmness to it. So when you come to do your upper lashes, if you're not confident, I can't talk when I'm doing that. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves when I'm doing that. If you're not confident in doing a nice swipe, just press it and almost stamp it on. And you're basically aiming for the roots of your eyelashes, okay? You can thicken it out if you want to. Now, what you want to do is just track up that tape. And because it's got such a nice, like, fine tip to it, you can draw a really thin line. It's perfect. It's literally called Perfect, and it's perfect. Alright, so you can bring that wing out as far as you want, and then what you want to do is come to the top and connect it to your eyelid. So you kind of create in this like triangle there, if you like, okay? Now the tape is going to pick up any mess. If it isn't like like really stuck down there. You might have to clean it up a little bit, but that's fine. But let's see how we did, shall we? You see? So you can see what was like the eyeliner that was on there. Now, if you don't take the stickiness off and you put it on your face, if you already have makeup on, it's going to remove that. So it pretty much has removed like my illuminizer and some of my powder I had there. But you can go back in and fix that up. But you get this really nice, crisp, clean line. Let's do this eye, shall we? Hopefully they're even. It's not the end of the world if they're not, is it? Seeing as I'm just going to wash this off in about 10 minutes. Alright, so track up that tape, okay? And then from the top of the tape, bring it down. Can you see what I've done there? I don't even know if you can see. And then you can just fill in the middle of that triangle and just fill it in. I think they're even. I'm not going to lose sleep over it if they're not. Trust me. Okay, and we just take this tape off, super gentle. And that's what we're left with. Really nice, clean eyeshadow look, okay? So like I said, if you do that and then you have took off some of your makeup. Hold on, I just need to find my colour. Might have to use a bit of satin. That's fine. You can just come back in and just pat it out. And top it up. Top it up. Okay, and then fix your illuminizer. Alright, where's my crease brush? So just smoking out underneath. Now, on my lips, what are we going to do? I reckon we're going to do... Hold on a minute. This is where I carry all my lipsticks, in this box. It's totes. You know, I've got all these makeup cases and this is where I keep my lipsticks. Crack myself up, I do. Crack myself up. Let's maybe do a little bit. I don't really like to do too dark of an eye. Hi, Laurel. Can I do a contour on it? Yes, I can, Kayla. I shake it too much back. I would end up looking like Krusty the Clown. Any advice? I shake. Oh, you shake too much. I thought, what do you mean you shake it up? You shake too much. What you need to do, Jenny, and it's exactly what I do, is I literally slap my base on, but I always use a blending board, dampened with some setting spray, and I run over everything. And then it's all about blending, and like I said before, like when it comes to eyeshadows and stuff like that, just do a little bit at a time and build it up rather than going on to try and do too much at once. Hi Kim, hi Melissa. Right, let's do a nude lip. And I attempt an ombre lip using these two colours. I took my earrings out again. Why do I keep doing that? Just get my lip pencil. Right, so I reckon what I'm going to do is I'm going to use... These are our two nude lipsticks. Sublime is a true nude. Stella is a blue-based nude. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little ombre lip using both colours and my lip pencil. Just make sure it's clean on my towel, because I used it with pink the other day. I think there's still a bit of pink on there. Right, this is the colour Stella. So what I'm going to do is get some on my brush. I really like to use lip brushes with our liquid lipsticks, especially when they're brand new, because you get a lot of product on the wand and you don't need it all. So if you use a lip brush, and you don't need the Younique one, you can use any lip brush, you get a bit more control and a thinner application. So I'm going to use the Stella, which is the darker one, and I'm going to do sort of the outsides. And it's just this really nice, I don't know if you can see it in this light, sort of, can you see that? I'll show you them side by side on the back of my hand. So this one's Stella and this one's Sublime. So you can see they're both nudes, but you can see the difference there, how that one is more blue based. So you can line your lips if you wish. You know, I'm just having a play, so I'm not going anywhere. So I probably would line my lips, really. Especially if you don't have a steady hand, because it's like colouring in between. It's like, you know, in between the lines. So that's a principle, really, of using a lip pencil, isn't it? You've got that nice guide. Alright, so got a bit of Stella going on. It's such a pretty lipstick. And then I'm going to go in with some Sublime, which is my favourite. I use this a lot. And I'm almost doing like what I did with my eyes. So I've just done that little bit of colour right there. I'm doing that with my lips. I'm just putting that lighter colour right in the middle. And what that does is it brings your lips forward. It's going to give the illusion that my lips are bigger than what they are. What you can also do is, with your illuminizer, this is my favourite, this is Benevolent Powder, is get a bit on your blending brush and just tap that top lip with it. Hopefully you can see in this light. And then, another trick to making your lips look bigger is get some bronzer. I'm just going to use the same brush, clean it off. Get a little bit on there and come under your bottom lip. And it just creates a shadow. So having that shadow under your bottom lip and then that illuminizer on top lip is going to give the illusion that your lips are bigger. Okay? Krista, thanks, love. Sorry, I probably missed some. Anyway, that's it. That's day to night. That was really, really easy. It just turned the daytime look into a bit of nighttime glam. And I just really wanted to show off how you can use some sticky tape just to really help with a nice eyeshadow application, and especially aiding with a nice crisp like wing. That's it. I'm going to go wipe it all off and go to bed. If anybody ever wants to see anything in particular, honestly, I'm open to suggestion. please let me know. I'm always happy to jump on here and show something because I have no life and I'm not into TV at the moment. So this is kind of like my thing, okay? So if anyone ever wants to see anything, shoot me a PM and give me some suggestions and I'll more than happily do those looks. All right, have a lovely evening. Enjoy. Well, it's probably 10 o'clock or something now, is it? And I might see you tomorrow. Thanks, Jenny. All right, feel free to click the share button if you love me. And I'll see you next time. All right, bye for now.